Alright, hey, Haters Make Hair. So this is part of the Galant VR4 repair vlog. Okay, so what I got here is the Galant manual. I think I went over this in the previous video on like what was wrong with the car. You know, I kind of already knew with it, and after we took the wheels off and we put it in the air and we looked under it a little bit, I could definitely tell the cross member or the subframe is what's bad. Okay, I found the correct page. Alright, so here on the Galant manual, the service manual 34-25 is the rear suspension for all-wheel drive. Okay, it's probably the same for a Galant GSX. You know, I've never even seen a Galant GSX. Anyway, so here is what's wrong with the car. Okay, is this subframe. Okay, well, let's see what it's called here. It's called a... Okay, so I've looked and unlooked and I can't find anything about the cross member or the subframe in the book. Okay, it's really sad, but there it is. This is what we need to replace, this part right here. It doesn't even mention what it is, but that's a subframe or a cross member. Okay, it's the part that all the arms and the differential are attached to. Okay, so it literally holds the whole rear suspension up. It's a very important part of the car, and like it doesn't mention it anywhere in the manual. Not even in this manual. So what I'll do is I'll see if I can look it up online or something. Okay, so but anyway, that's what we're looking for. Okay, we need to get this replaced because this yeah, I pushed this part in. So that's the good thing. If this is just damaged, that's fine. We just replace the whole thing. You know, hopefully the body is fine, the frame is fine. Okay, all right. Okay, so he's here is computer looking up parts and stuff. So what we're looking for is called a cross member. Okay, I have replaced a cross member on my Eclipse before, so I think it's more called a subframe on a rear-wheel drive car, as it and on a front-wheel drive car it's called a cross member. It's like it's just this piece of metal that kind of ties the suspension together. Okay, but I guess you can call it a cross member. It's a cross member or a subframe, whatever. It's what the differential and the arms and the you know, everything is connected to it. Okay, so that's what's got to be replaced. I found one here. It says it's $287. I don't know if it's brand new or not, but it says it fits Galant four-wheel drive too. That's a good thing. And I found the part number right here. It's a MB515381. Okay, so this is supposed to be for an Eclipse. I looked it up for an Eclipse, and so it says it fits, yeah, all the Eclipses and a 92 Galant GSX models and VR4. Okay, I think it fits everything but the VR4, because the VR4 has the rear steering. Okay, but my car doesn't have the rear steering anymore. That's why I'm looking for one for an Eclipse. Plus, it'll be easier to find Eclipse parts. So, so right here it says number 1, cross member discontinued. I'm pretty sure you can't get it brand new anymore, but I probably can get it. You know, I will. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this place called M&S Mitsubishi Recycling Parts. Okay, or M&S Recycling Mitsubishi Parts. Yep. And I'm gonna go request the part here. Okay, they have a bunch of Eclipses. Okay, so there's a 1G. They don't have a Galant. Okay, they all have the newer Galant styles, but they don't have any of the old. The older Galants are really hard to find. I don't know why. Like, do they just not make enough of them? Because there's a ton of Eclipses. Okay, look at this. They got like 12 Eclipses, okay, and most of them are all-wheel drive. This isn't supposed to be here. This is a 2nd gen. But you look here, this is a GS. That's a front-wheel drive. There you go. This one's a GSX, a 90 GSX. This one is a all-wheel drive, TSI all-wheel drive. Okay, that's a 90 TSI all-wheel drive. Talon. This is a front-wheel drive manual. This is like the freaking turdiest Eclipse model you can buy. Oh, it's a laser, okay? It's the dirtiest 1G you can buy, man. It's literally, I've driven one of these too, and it's like, it's all right, but it like has like no power at all. Okay. 92 GSX right here. Look at that. Plenty of parts to get your Crossmember from. Look at some. Okay, this one has like some rear damage. Probably don't want to get it from that car. But here's another one. Manual transmission, all-wheel drive. Anything all-wheel drive. I'm surprised how many all-wheel drive models are there. Look at that. Everywhere. Okay, this is a 1 GNT with the 2-liter turbo. The 2-liter non-turbo. Here's another 1.8 liter. Well, the very early models are 1.8 liters. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go try to contact these guys and submit a parts request, and then we'll get this Crossmember. I know for sure that Crossmember is damaged and needs to be replaced. Okay, and anything else that needs to be replaced after that, we can get that after, you know. So I think it's just the Crossmember that's bad when I looked at it. But we'll take a look. I'll take a look again when it's bright. We'll take a closer look at the car. I couldn't get to it today, but I'll try to get under the car tomorrow and see what else might be damaged. But for sure, we need that Crossmember. So it's like the hardest part to get to. So we should work on that first and then start putting everything back. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. M&S Recycling. I believe I have ordered something for. I ordered a Crossmember from these guys a while back for my Eclipse. Okay, my Eclipse had a bent Crossmember. I couldn't get the toe. It was the toe or the camber, one of the two. I couldn't get the toe or the camber to get in spec, and what ultimately fixed it was changing the Crossmember. So yeah, it's much easier in a front-wheel drive car. I'll tell you that, man. You got so much junk in an all-wheel drive car, man. It kind of sucks, dude. Okay, so that's the plan. I'm gonna go order this guy, and then hopefully we'll get it pretty soon, and then we'll start taking the stuff apart. Okay. All right, here's me up. Alright, hey, Haze Mega here. It's Black Friday 2020, and Haze Mega is seriously starting to look for the Crossmember part for the Black Widow Galant VR4, and it hasn't been good. So, like in the last video, I showed you M&S Recycling. I've ordered parts from them before, but I guess they sent me an email. They had a bunch of pictures of 1G Eclipses, man. I don't know what happened, dude. But yeah, they said they haven't had a 1G DSM in a long time. So I don't know, man. But yeah, they said they didn't have the part. So unfortunately, so there's a couple places that I found one. Okay, I know for sure I can get one. Okay. And one of them is on eBay, and one of them is in Fresno, some salvage yard in Fresno. So we'll go take a look at it. I have two prospective parts thingies. If I could just go there and pick it up, that would be great. You know, the closer the better, you know, and the cheaper the better. Right. But like yeah, obviously the part has to be in good shape, right? So I would rather look at it in person before I bought it. But anyway, let's go take a look at what I found. All right. Okay. So there it is. This is the first one that I found. I tried looking on DSM tuners and Galant VR4. You know, I could probably get one for a Galant VR4. There's a dude that's always like parting out Galant VR4s on the Galant VR4 forum. But anyway, here it is. Eclipse Talon Laser all-wheel drive turbo OEM rear differential subframe Crossmember. Okay, that looks like what I need, right? You know what? Does it have the thing for the arms on it? Let me see. Maybe it doesn't. I can't see the part on the other end though. Is it a separate part? No. See, this is the this is where the arm bolts on do. That's why it's got a eccentric spacer there, right? There should be something else. Should be something. I wish they had better pictures of this thing, man. Looks like it's already kind of damaged too, because look at it right here. That hole there is not like a hole anymore. See, this one looks like more circular than that one. I don't know what happened, man. But anyway, there's a part to connect one of the arms, and then the part to connect the other arm is on the other end, I think. I think that's what we need. The differential bolts into here. Yeah, I think that's what I need. Anyway, so this looks like the part that I need. It looks like they're selling a bunch of other stuff too for the same car. It's $300, free shipping, so I guess the shipping is included in it. It's in North Carolina, so I can't just go there and look at it or pick it up. So it's on the other side of this country. So okay, so the other option is boom. Okay, so I emailed M&S and I asked them like, hey, do you know where else I can find this part? And then they pointed me towards this place called Fresno Foreign Wrecking. Okay, Fresno Foreign Wrecking. So it's in Fresno, so it's not super duper far. Hazelmaker bought a catalytic converter off of somebody in Fresno not too long ago, so I'm willing to go drive to Fresno to get this part. Okay. There's also another place called M&M Imports. They have a picture of the car right here too. I wonder if you can... Oh yeah, look at that. It depends how the back of the car looks like though. It looks fine. So yeah, there's actually 3. So M&M Imports in Fontana, California. Unfortunately, they don't ship. You have to. It's a will call only. So you call them, and then you go there and get the part. So if we have to go to LA, okay, Fontana is in LA. It's like northern LA. We'll go to LA to get it. Okay, but it's 336 miles, unfortunately. Okay, and this one doesn't have a picture of it. Okay, this one has front damage, so the back should be fine, and then it says the part grade is X ungraded. Okay, whatever. It's a Crossmember, really. It's as long as it's not damaged, it'll be fine. This one says it's $150. It's half the price of that one on eBay, so I'm willing to go try this one out. Okay, so I tried calling them, and they're closed. I guess they're closed on Black Friday. They should be open tomorrow, so I'll give them another call, and then I'm thinking maybe Tuesday I'll go drive down there in the Prius, and we'll go get it. I'm pretty sure I could put this Crossmember in the Prius, so we'll save some gas. That's what I did the last time. Okay, yeah, so there is some hope. So this is a 2-liter 5-speed all-wheel drive. Okay, so they're for whatever reason they're 1990 models also. So, but it doesn't really matter. It's the same part for like 90 to 94. Okay, so tomorrow I'll give them a call. Yeah, so those are the only leads I got right now. I kind of looked into like a 3000 GT rear suspension and rear Crossmember, and I think it's different. The arms, yeah, the arms and stuff, the parts that connect to the Crossmember are the same, but like the Crossmember is different, and the differential is different. So I don't think we can use that Crossmember. So we need it from an Eclipse. I think the Eclipse is your best bet, unless you want to go get it from that Galant VR4 dude. So anyway, we will try this one out, and then if not, we'll maybe have to go do this one. If it's $150, I'm willing to buy. This one says call, so we don't know how much it is, but I'm willing to go and to drive to LA to pick up this part. Okay, so just be a day thing, Maybe I'll camp somewhere, I don't know, but yeah, I'll drive to LA if I have to get this part, to get my car running, because we need to get it running like ASAP. Okay, and I have to start taking it apart. So, all right, so the search continues. M&S Recycling, no good, unfortunately. If you think about it, Fresno and Sacramento are about the same distance from San Jose. So, okay, but I'll keep looking. Hopefully, maybe there might be somebody parting something out in the Bay Area. That's probably your next best route to go. Just look for somebody parting out a car. That's what I want to say. But I would rather get from a salvage yard because most likely the part is in good shape. All right, this is out.